Manifestation isn't about attracting something. It's about trusting yourself enough to move when the moment comes. Most people think manifestation means attracting money, attracting love, attracting success, opportunity. But that's not the mechanism. Because even when opportunities appear, most people don't act on them. Why? Because they don't trust themselves. You can visualize all you want. You can repeat affirmations. You can align every day. But if you don't trust yourself to follow through, make decisions, handle failure, handle success, then nothing sticks. The universe can open doors, but you still have to walk through them. Every time, right when action is required, that's where people freeze, overthink, hesitate, self-sabotage. Not because they don't want it, but because they don't trust themselves with it. Here's what actually happens in that moment. The opportunity arrives, and instead of moving, you start negotiating with yourself. Maybe not now. Maybe I need more clarity. Maybe I should wait a bit. It sounds rational. It feels responsible, but it's not. It's hesitation dressed as intelligence. Because in that exact moment, you're not evaluating the opportunity, you're evaluating yourself. Can I handle this? Can I sustain this? Can I recover if this goes wrong? And if the answer isn't solid, you stall. Not because the path isn't clear, because you don't trust the person walking it. You can see it in small decisions. A message you don't send, an idea you don't act on, a move you delay for a better time. Then you call it timing. You call it alignment. But look closely. If the opportunity disappears, you feel relief. Not disappointment, relief. Because now you don't have to prove you could handle it. That's the part most people won't admit. They don't just miss opportunities, they avoid them just enough to protect the story. I could have if I wanted to. Self-trust removes that escape. Because once you trust yourself, you move. And once you move, you find out who you really are. And that's what they're avoiding. Self-trust means you do what you say you'll do. You don't abandon yourself. You can handle discomfort. You don't panic at uncertainty. When you trust yourself, you don't need reassurance. You move, you adjust, you continue. That's real power. Looking for signs feels easier because signs remove responsibility. They don't guide you, they protect you from choosing. If something works, it was meant to be. If it fails, it wasn't aligned. Self-trust doesn't give you that escape. It says, you choose this, now stay with it. And that scares people. When you trust yourself, you take opportunities. You recover from mistakes. You stay consistent. You don't spiral. That consistency compounds. And over time, it looks like luck. It looks like manifestation. It looks like things just work out. But it's not magic. It's reliability. Not emotion, not desperation, not need, stability. Not the kind of you talk about, the kind you repeat. When you show up grounded, decisive, and steady, life responds. Because stable people make clear choices, and clear choices create results. This is the part no one says. If you don't trust yourself with money, love, responsibility, you will unconsciously push it away. Not because you're broken, because your system isn't ready to carry it. Self-trust is a container. If you can't hold it, you'll slowly break it. Manifestation isn't about the universe giving you something. It's about becoming someone who can handle what arrives. And that begins with self-trust. You don't manifest with words. You don't manifest with belief. You don't manifest with effort. Because when you trust yourself, you stop hesitating. You stop doubting. You stop waiting. And life finally has something solid to respond to. That's the real manifestation.